Hey lovelies, hey people, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kemi. Yes, Kemi. If you're a returning subscriber, you know my people, and this is just a very funny vlog. I have this video on my phone and I'm like, what am I keeping it for? Come on, let's put it out there, Jerry. So this is just about a time when I said, you know what, I'm gonna bake a birthday cake, because really the fact is that, or the truth is that, the kind of cakes that I find here, I really don't know. I don't know. They taste somehow. So I just went to the store and I went to get the ingredients I didn't have at home. Yes, usually I have flour, I will have other things at home because I do a lot of baking. But I didn't have some of the other things like the heavy cream, the dark chocolate and all of it. So I just said, you know what? A day to the birthday, oh guys, a day to the birthday. I went to the store to get all of the things I needed, and I hadn't even watched or checked enough tutorial, but I was just doing it as it goes. So this is just me, mixing all of the mixables. Guys, this is not a very detailed, it's not a tutorial video. No, the point is not for the tutorial. The point is just for you to listen to what I have to say, okay? And also see how my first attempt in baking a birthday cake turned out. So back to what I was saying. So usually I found out that the cake that they have here in the stores does not taste like our own cake, like the kind of cake I was used to, that we're used to eating back in Nigeria, because we had those cake that were so, nice in the mouth. But the cake here, I don't know, they are like, I don't know. I guess I've just not found the right kind of cake. And I was like, you know what? Why not? The easiest kind of cake to bake is chocolate cake. And I'm like, okay, I'll go for it. By the way, I enjoy cooking. I enjoy baking. I was like, well, this is going to be like a trial, and then we'll see how it turns out. So this is me just mixing. Guys, this is like the easiest part of the cake baking process. Because this one, just make sure that you get all your measurements right. Yeah. Make sure that you have everything correctly. The most important thing here is the mixing and the measurement. So here I was feeling myself like, yes, now this thing is, well, how difficult can it be? This is good, this is good, this is good, this is going where, this is going where, this is going where. And look at me turning it like no man's business. Anyway, so it turned out really, the mixing process was what I enjoyed. It was kind of therapeutic, just mixing it and seeing how everything was turning out so good. So I kept on with the mixing and all of that. So it was time to transfer it into the baking pan. So yes, of course, I transferred into, guys, it was after that I realized I actually needed 2 baking pans, but I bought one. So I had this foil pan at home. So I just decided to use it as the second one, even though that kind of didn't work out fine. But I guess the other alternative I could have done was to pour everything in a pan and slice it into 2, because I wanted to do like 2 layers, so have like a cream in between. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to do, right? So anyways, this is just me transferring into the pan and ready for baking. So let's see how that turns out. And then Ayofe comes to lick the bowl. She was like, mommy, can I take the bowl? Can I mix the bowl? And I'm like, I lick the bowl, sorry. And I'm like, oh yes, go for it. So this is how it turned out. So with this, I found out that it looked like the cake did not actually rise like it was supposed to rise. It was done here, right? Look at me poking those skewers in it. It looked done. It was done. But I felt like it didn't rise properly. So I was just like, there's nothing we can do about it. I turned it over and allowed it to cool overnight, because the morning of the birthday, I was just going to wake up really early and do all the the main work. Guys, this is really where the work is. The baking is not the work, really. Trust me, guys. If you've never baked a cake before, you'd agree with me that the baking is not the work. So if you have someone who bakes cake close to you, please give them their onions. Kudos to them. Now I know why they charge so much for baking a cake, because it's a whole lot of work, guys. So now it was time for me to whip up the frosting, and the one I was going to be like the layer that I wanted to put in it. This one, this was supposed to be the frosting. I also did like a chocolate frosting. And then I just covered the board I bought from the store with a foil paper. Yes, I bought that board, but I also found out that it was like a bigger size than what I needed. Guys, it was at this point that I told myself, who sent me? Who sent me work? And it was all from the place of love, right? I just wanted to do something different. I wanted to do like a homemade cake or home baked cake, like just something different, not like the usual. Also, because I'm the kind of person who feels like there's usually a lot of preservatives or a lot of other chemicals in these store baked goods, right? I just wanted to try something different. At least I know I'm good at making other things. I'm good at the meat pies, the donuts, and all of that. Maybe I should leave the cake to the professional cake people, right? Guys, like I said, at this point I knew that no, Kemi, you got this all wrong. No, you know, you should have just left. You should have aborted mission. I knew that, Kemi, what are you doing? Because the layer was not layering. Yes, first because one pan was bigger than the other, and then I didn't flatten the top properly, so the cake or the two layers did not lay properly. I hope you get my point. So the thing didn't rise properly, so me trying to cut it again was like, see, I don't know, it tasted so good, don't get me wrong. The cake itself, oh no, it tasted really good. It was chocolate cake, it tasted good. I had coffee grounds in it, I had cocoa, I had chocolate, everything. It was chocolatey. It was all chocolatey. But you see me trying to design it, it was it did not work out fine. So yeah, this is just me trying to layer it more, or is it layer now? Yes, trying to flatten it a bit more so that it can sit properly on it. So you can see that gap there. So there was this gap that was in between that was not supposed to be there, which is also from the fact that the pans were not correctly the same size, or it wasn't, I don't know. I can't explain it. I can believe my eyes. Anyways, we roll with it. So I just continue with what I have. I'm already here. We can't stop it. It's the morning of the birthday. We have to have a birthday cake, right? Because I didn't make plans. I didn't make reservations to buy from the store. I wanted to do homemade. So I just, went with it. I rolled with it. The most important thing is the gestures and how it tastes, right? So, like I said, it tasted really good. It's just the decoration that was not wasn't hitting the right spot. So this is what we're looking at. This is how it's looking. Oh guys, did I even tell you to like? No, please like, subscribe, drop a comment in the comment section. How did I do as a first timer? Tell me, how did I do, guys? I know I did well. If nobody's telling me I did it, I know I did well. I tried. So I just said, you know what, please, however it is, we're going to take it like that. You can see my cake looking like what don't let me call it what is not. Don't let me call it what is not. I shall said, you know what, we'll decorate it like that. The most important thing is that it looks like a cake and it is round and there's frosting on top of it. And there's going to be like an happy birthday thing on top of it. I think that's the most important thing, right? So I just, finished up decoration, even though it wasn't what I pictured it was gonna be. It's not the perfect. I was like, see me looking so serious. I was like, let's just decorate something. I even bought this decorating thing. As in, you guys should know. As in, I spent money on this thing only for me to see what it is turning out to be. Anyways, like I said once again, I'm proud of myself. If you've ever baked a cake before, like home baked cake, let me know, how was it? Was it as good as mine? Because I know mine is like a good one. I not learn it. I went to YouTube school of baking, and I think I watched even just one video. So for me to come up with this, and then I just put the happy birthday thing, and we move, Jare, we move. I tried. I was like, that was me saying, oh God, who sent me? So this is what it turned out to be. You can see that those things are not regular. Those two layers go regular at all. I tried to, level it, but could work. So this is just me. It was now morning. The birthday boy was up, and then we wanted to go and, wish him happy birthday. So yes, this is it. And then you won't believe that the thing on this happy birthday thing fell out. And we said, what? That's how we're going to do it. We put the candle on it. We light up the candle. See the candle dripping on the cake again. I was like, hey God, what is this? And look at him looking surprised. I was like, oh. Oh, what was happening, eh? And Ife was there saying, why is it not my birthday? Oh, no, I think she wanted to help me in the whole decoration process. And she was like, well, and meanwhile, I did it while she was still sleeping because I wanted us to do it as early as possible. So this is what the cake looks like. Please rate me in the comment section. I want to know how I did. Yes, trust me, I did well. Even if you say I did not do well, I know I did well. So I just wanted to cut part of the cake for friends and family that were around, and I wanted to show you what it looks like inside because only me cannot eat this cake. No, I have to share it with people. Let's see. Reveal. What does it look like? Duh! So thank you guys for watching this my very funny cake tutorial. Bye.